that you are in the United Kingdom, do you regret your decisions?
Yeah, for me, I will say no, actually.
You don't regret it?
I don't regret it.
You like it here?
I like it here. Yeah.
Or compared to Nigeria?
Compared to Nigeria, I would say I like it here because it's all about planning towards what you have the vision of.
Yeah.
I would say.
So if you could go back to the past, would you still choose to be in the UK?
I would still choose to be in the UK.
Okay. How about you?
I don't regret my decision. Not at all, because when I left Nigeria, that was the best decision I could have made, considering the situation I was at then. So I feel like this place, even though I've not achieved what I want to, but I know this is a means to it, and in the end, I feel like I'm going to get to where I want to go to.
Interesting. Yes, please.
Yes, for me, at the time, I regret it. I have seasons. Well, if you're speaking about this moment, no. But at the time, I regret it.
And that you use the word at the time because now you are considerably more settled.
Yes, that's the word.
So some people begin here with quite some odd jobs, which is one of the reasons why people tend to regret. What's some of the funniest job you've done?
Funniest job I've done, I think I'll take kitchen, serving parties. That's one of the things I've done, yeah.
Black party, white party, what kind of party?
Any kind of party out there. So what? That's it. That's one of the funniest thing. And at that time, I was also doing photography, but
yeah,
even those my photographer friends who send me at parties and they don't come for events anymore, they'll be like, "We thought you are serving now, so what's going on?"
Oh, so when your photographer friend sees you at parties, they feel there's no point calling.
There's no point calling you for event anymore. So
since now you're serving food.
Since now I'm serving food, but then I was even one my dad told me not to be it anymore, but I didn't listen because I needed money. So
wow. What about you?
For me, I worked in a nursing home. I was doing care job, yes. For about
people have said many things about care job. What was your experience like?
Also, I would not lie to you. Care job is, in its sense, like you are helping people, but at the end of the day, it takes a toll on you, on your health. I currently have a very bad back pain.
Wow.
Yes, as a result of the years I worked there, and then I developed insomnia.
Wow.
Due to stress induced insomnia.
Yeah.
So it's rewarding in the sense that from where we were coming from, you get more money, you get something at the end of the month, but you have to work long hours on your feet. We work 12-hour shift. So when I came into the country, yes, sir, it was 48 hours per week. That was my contracted hours. So sometimes when I'm done from work, I just get home like I'm tired. I can't even do anything. I was depressed for those 2 years.
Wow.
Because I've never experienced anything like that. Having to work, having to wake up early, meet up, coming there. Sometimes you meet people, patients who insult you, relatives who are abusive, management that's not listening to your cry. And it's just...
I saw a video online at some point, a guy talking about different stages in care job. He said stage 1, it's like a comedy video. Yeah, stage 1, if you are eating, the person you're caring for is in the toilet, you're outside. Stage 2, the door is partially open, you are there monitoring the person, you're outside. Then stage 3, the person is there doing the dump, you are there with your bread or whatever, and then go use
that time you are a master again.
You didn't get to that level.
I ran away, sir, because I couldn't cope. Like,
was it that bad?
For me, it was because I was working in a nursing home where we had complex care. So it was like we had people with spinal cord injuries, different types of people that needed stomach care and everything.
Some people had to carry that.
Yes, you had to do a lot of manual handling, lifting. There was even a day I was using the hoist to lift a patient, and the battery of the hoist dropped on my leg. Like, that battery was like 5 kg.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I was out of work for like 2 or 3 weeks. And it was not like even when I was out of work, they didn't pay me for the time that I at work.
Wow.
So I
So
would
you
say
had to
it's- yeah, I ran. Though some people would say that it's rewarding, they can do it. But I just feel like it's not for everybody. Maybe the way I'm built, maybe I'm built differently. So I couldn't really cope. However, what I'm still doing currently is still care. But
Related to that.
it's related to care, but it's more of like it's
a
not
better one.
you're not like directly
Yeah.
handling patients, and
Okay.
also it's more like
Yeah.
just a support. You're supporting
Yeah.
people.
Wow.
So
You did kitchen porter.
Yes, I did couple of mere job. We can call it
We call it major.
Yes. So I've done, when I first arrived, I was still schooling then. So I was shuttling school and then motorboard. So I follow.
What do you mean motorboy?
So I follow people that carried recycling. So we go to cases, you take their stuff out, take it to the side.
No, you're making it sound too. Let's break it down. So people that are recycling what? Waste recycling?
Yes, always recycling. So I've done that. Then from there,
Were you doing that while you were having your master's studies, or you already had your master's while you were doing that?
while I was scholar, I was still studying.
So you had your BSc,
Yes.
but it didn't count for anything in the system.
Yes.
So you had to do motorboy.
Yes, sir.
What's the job of a motorboy?
So I'm going to follow the person driving. So we have couple like 2 or 3 guys. So it's a truck. So the truck is gonna.
The truck is carrying waste.
Yes. So you take out the waste.
Are you in front of the truck or at the back of the truck?
I'm at the front.
Sitting with the driver.
Yes. So that's a motorboy.
So you guys are going to offload the waste.
Yes.
What kind of waste?
So sometimes we go to factories, then we help them take it out. Then we take it to the waste factory.
So you guys offload those.
Yeah, a load and then.
Oh wow.
Then from there I move to kitchen porter. I go to schools, then wash the plates, help the chef at the kitchen. So,
kitchen porter, you wash plates?
Yes. During break times, before they prepare the food, they're in the kitchen helping the chef to prepare the food. When they break time.
Are you a chef?
No, I'm not a chef.
But you help the chef to prepare?
Yeah, kitchen assistant.
Carry knife, carry plates,
plates, yes. And when the students finish eating, so they bring their plates, then you take the plates in, wait for the wash. If you are lucky, some standard kitchen has washing machine. Yes, sorry, the dishwasher. You just load it in the industrial, but some schools don't have that, so you have to use your and then.
And how much are you even pay for that?
Yeah, because they pay per hour. Yeah, so around, this is what we work with agencies, so the agencies is going to take their own, so let's go is 11.5 to around that range.
£11.
11.5 or 12 pounds as at that, and that's
11.5
years ago. Yeah, because they increased the minimum wage at a time.
And that's like how much money, because you also have limited time to work.
Yes, and then that's true. So I can only work 20 hours as a student.
20 hours in a week, in a month.
20 hours in a month.
20 hours
in a week. In a week, so
in a week.
Yeah, production in a week.
80 hours in a month.
Yeah.
So we're looking at 11.5 times 80.
That's around 880.
Yeah.
Sorry, pounds.
880 pounds.
Yes, and
That's your accommodation then was like how much?
My accommodation then was around 506. Yeah, let's say 500.
Money is finished.
No,
And there was tax that.
No, so then as a student, you are tax free.
Okay.
Yeah, so just little.
And one of the things that surprises me is that in the midst of situations like this, you still believe that it's better to be here than to be back at home in Nigeria. Why? What's your view of Nigeria? Why do you see Nigeria like that?
Of course, for me, I would say the reason why I feel that way is because there is a dignity of labor here. You get respected for your job. Nobody's looking down on you because you're a motorboy, or because you're working as a carer, or because you're a kitchen porter. And another thing is you get paid for what you do.
Yeah.
It's not like sometimes you work in Nigeria, somebody's owing.
Do you feel people don't get paid for what they do in Nigeria?
Sometimes.
Not at the rate they should, yeah.
So if you feel you get paid more.
No, it's not about even getting paid more.
At least you get paid in time for your salary. You know, like you've worked at the end of the month, you expected something, and then it comes in.
It comes.
It's rewarding. That's the word.
But Nigeria, maybe you're working. My husband used to work as a teacher in a school.
Yeah.
They were owing him for 6 months. They did not pay.
Private school?
Yes, in a private school, and he was teaching like 3 subjects. So you can imagine. You can imagine something like that. You have family, you have bills to pay, and then you're expecting your salary to come in and it's not coming in. So it's one of the problem. Then also people are not being paid enough for the services they are rendering. Like
In Nigeria?
Yes, in Nigeria.
Do you feel you get paid enough here?
Well, I don't think we get paid enough here, but I just feel like it's a bit better.
It's better.
Just choosing one of the lesser.
Now, you see, the truth is, when we have the Cast Right podcast, I don't get in people's way at their opinions about the conversation. I just want to hear their thoughts unfiltered. You know, here I am asking myself, you've talked about care job, you've talked about catering service, it's even amazing. You've talked about motorboy.
Yeah, I work in care too. I've done
You've done care too, you've done all those stuff.
construction.
In the midst of all those things, the pain that comes with them, the contradictions, there's still something within you saying, I'd rather go through this than to be back at home in Nigeria.
Yes, sir. For me.
I would say it's relative. Like it depends on the probably the person
Involved.
Yeah. So for me, I think it's still better here compared to Nigeria because I would say most of what I see in anything that I was doing then in terms of even the catering, I was like saying like I was even helping the person handling it, which happened to be we're so close that I was even helping him in how to strategize his business. So it was not just I was just working there, me catering alone. I was also involved in more of his day-to-day like.
But there are those who would make an argument and say that it also matters how you enter the UK.
Very true.
That's very true. That is the main thing actually. It's matter how you enter.
So are you guys saying that it means that you're recognizing that you didn't come here having so much to do, so you have to be subjected to the lowest place?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Everyone's story is different.
What's your story?
So my own story can be different from someone compared that he doesn't have the privilege. I don't have the privilege that the person has. Some of my mates in school, they don't even use their 20 hours at all to work. They focus their 20 hours to study because they don't have to sort it.
Because there are people who are sending them money.
Exactly. So
are you trying to say in that situation and the midst of that, you were the one sending money?
No, not really, but I'm not totally receiving all that I needed from home. So it's like partnering with home and then partnering with myself.
I would say that it depends based on, but 80% of people, I would say 80% from my own perspective, are actually in the same condition of, fact, they came here for schooling.
Yeah.
And they are in the situation of, how will I pay my tuition fee? Then what do I have to do? Some people have to even decide, no, they have to make a decision, probably not to go to school anymore.
But the schools, if you are not showing up the way you should, they will report.
That's what started that actually. So that's what made the school start reporting.
You report to Home Office?
Report to Home Office. Because some people, they are all now about the money.
And Home Office will deport you.
100%.
For me, I didn't come as a student. I came via the health and care worker visa. So I understand that the students have it more difficult, like it's harder for them because they have to pay school fees and all. But either ways, it's not easy anyway. It's not. I feel truly you think the grass is greener on the other side. I understand that I have more privileges than them because I didn't have to pay school fees and then I had my husband as a dependent.
Yeah.
But even at that, we're still limited like in the kind of jobs that we could do. My husband studied architecture. He came here, but for him to become an architect, he has to go to school, he has to do his master's for 2 years. If we want to do that to enable him upskill and earn more, it will mean that we would be cutting so many things, like we would not even be able to afford our rent. So he has to give that up. And I can work I can work and study at the same time. I can only do maybe part-time studies. I can't do maybe like a full-time degree with except I'm going to lose my sponsorship. So I also having to give that up as well to just stick with this visa. After 5 years, hopefully we get the ILR and then we'll be able to maybe study and then upskill. So for that 5 years, you are just stuck or you are limited to a confined space, having to wait to ensure that you get your ILR.
Yeah. A friend of mine said something I consider thought-provoking. He said that when you're dealing with the United Kingdom, you are dealing with a system that is experienced in enslaving people.
I agree, sir.
That's very true.
If you were from another country that is not Nigeria, do you think you'll be here?
I think it depends on probably the country, even.
There are still some countries that are worse than Nigeria.
It depends on the country.
No, what you just did is not good. You are trying to drag Ghana. No, it's not. I won't take this. No, on behalf of my Ghanaian audience, I won't take this. It's not good. So are you saying that if you're a Ghanaian too, you prefer to just be here than to be in Ghana?
Absolutely. Yeah.
How about if you're a Kenyan? People have dragged this country, and I honestly, I'm not there. I'm just an host. I'm just hosting this and all that. So what you're saying is that for an average Nigerian student, Nigerian here, we just have to admit that one of the reasons why many people are here is because our nation has not treated us better.
Yes.